I thought I knew exactly who I was supposed to help. I had experience. I had helped women before with their businesses, and I was creating content based on real results. But something still wasn't connecting. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, it finally clicked. I was doing everything wrong. I was talking to the wrong women. And I want to share this honestly because maybe you are creating content, maybe you are building a business, and you're wondering why the right people aren't connecting with you. Maybe the problem isn't that you're not good enough. Maybe you're simply talking to the wrong person like myself. And let me explain how I figured this out, okay? I work closely with a client for more than 30 meetings, okay? Even 1 month we met 3 times a week. And I helped her build the foundation for her business. We work on her ideal customer, the services that she should be focused on, her content, her lead magnet, her funnel, overall the direction for her business, right? And I also helped other women who didn't know what to offer or and what content to create or how to organize all the different parts in their business. So I naturally thought this must be my audience, right? I believe I was supposed to help women who already started a business but felt unclear about the content, message, offer, and direction. And on a paper, everything made sense. Everything. I had the skills, I had the experience, and I had proof that I could help. And one point, I looked at the transcript from all of our meetings with my client and I upload them to NotebookLM because I use it to organize and summarize everything we've worked on. Then I took the information to ChatGPT and Claude and I asked to analyze the mentor in those conversations. I wanted to see myself like in a different perspective. The analyzer describe it like someone like a business architect, someone who can see the foundation, connect all the pieces, build system, and create like a clear foundation. And when I read it, I saw myself like I realized I've been doing this for all these years, even with my previous job. I created systems, organized information, solved problems. I helped different parts of the company that like all work together. I simply didn't recognize how valuable they were because they felt so normal to me. So I started creating content about business foundations, content, offer, ideal clients, clarity. And I thought that because I was good at helping with those kind of things, the woman who needed that. Then I kept posting, but something didn't feel right. My content wasn't connecting the way I wanted to. At first, I thought I needed to post more, right? Maybe I need a better strategy. Maybe I need a stronger hook, like I've talked in the past. Maybe I wasn't explaining things clearly enough. But after conversation with a good friend of mine, I started looking at everything differently. I went back and looked at the content that received the most attention. And then I noticed something. The posts that connected most deeply with people weren't always about content, offer, funnels, all the business stuff. They were more personal. They were about my beliefs, my struggles, my experience, my real life. People weren't only connecting with the business information, okay? They were connecting with the person behind that. That was when I stopped asking only who can I help and I start asking whose life do I truly understand? And that question changed everything for me because when I look at my own life, okay, the answer was right in front of me the whole time. I am stay-at-home mom. My husband and I want to raise our daughter at home, and we plan to homeschool her because we believe this is the right choice for our family. And I know it's scary. I know it's scary can be to rely on one income. I know what it feels like. You want to help your family financially without giving up the reason you become stay-at-home mom. And I drove Uber for 3 days before I gave birth because we needed the money. And I thought twice before buying just normal things. I've checked our bank account before making family plans. And I've watched my husband carry the financial pressure and wished I could take some of that weight off his shoulder. I also needed to ask my parents for financial help after 40. So for a long time, I thought there were parts of my life I should hide. I thought if I want people to trust me, I need to talk only about business. I need to show that I understand strategy, understand systems, content, offer. And by doing that, I was leaving out the part that could make the right woman says, she understands me. This is my life too. My struggles were not separate from my message. They were leading me towards the woman I was meant to speak to. And I thought my audience was women who had already started a business and needed help fixing them. But the women I truly want to serve are stay-at-home mom who want to build something from home and don't know where to begin. The moms who want to help her family financially without missing her children growing up. The mom who wants the options to homeschool. The mom who has ideas, skills, knowledge, and life experience, but doesn't recognize what she could build from them. The mom who doesn't want to chase strangers or bother friends and family or become an expert in complicated technology. The moms who want to build something of her own around her family. Those are the women whose lives I understand. And when I finally realized that, I became emotional because I thought my audience has been waiting for me. And all I wanted to say was, I'm sorry I'm late. I really am. I wasn't late because I didn't care. Okay. I was late because I was still trying to understand my own story. I was still learning that struggles I felt embarrassed to share could become the exact reason another mom trusts me. I've been trying to sound like the person I thought a business mentor should be, okay? But the person my audience needed was the real me, the real Karina, a stay-at-home mom who is building, okay, a woman who has made mistakes, a mom who wants to contribute financially without giving up being present with her daughter, and someone with business experience who can help another mom take what she already knows and turn it into one clear direction. And this breakthrough taught me something so important. Being able to help someone doesn't always mean that that person is your ideal audience. Your ideal audience may be connected to the life you have lived, but struggles you have faced and the people you understand personally, okay? And data can show you what people respond to. Conversation can help you recognize patterns you missed. And AI can help you organize and analyze information. But none of those things can replace being honest about who you truly understand and who you serve. And I don't need to throw everything away I've learned, okay, before this realization. I can still teach building foundations, content, simples offer, a beginner-friendly AI. I'm simply bringing those skills to the woman I truly want to help. And my story helps stay-at-home mom feel understood. My experience helped them take their next step. And now I'm going to share more stories I thought once I needed to hide. The financial pressure, driving Uber while I was pregnant, needing help from my parents after 40, wanting to homeschooling our daughter, trying to build something around my family instead of arranging my family around a job. Because maybe you are a stay-at-home mom, living through some of those same struggles and believing you have nothing valuable to offer. And I want you to know that you're not starting from nothing. Your knowledge, your skills, your experience, your mistakes, and story may contain the beginning of something you can build. Okay? You don't need 10 business ideas. You need to recognize one person you understand, one problem you may be able to help solve, and one clear place to begin. That first idea won't change everything overnight, okay? But it can become the beginning of another option for your family. So if you've been creating content and it isn't connecting, maybe you aren't bad in content. maybe you need to ask yourself, okay, a more honest question. And I'm talking to the person I think I should help or the person whose life I truly understand. Have you ever realized that you were speaking to the wrong audience? Or if you're still trying to figure that out, tell me this. Tell me, whose life and struggles do you understand deeply? And if you're a stay-at-home mom who wants to turn what you already know into something of your own, okay? Something of your own. It's not like you're working for someone else, not affiliate that you work on low commission or promote someone else's business. Subscribe. I may have taken a while to find you, but I'm here now, okay? And this is exactly who I am creating this content for. So thank you for listening so much, and I'll see you on the next video.